Hello students. Oh, but where are the students? Because I am a teacher, I am going to teach you a chapter of economics. But unfortunately, I can't see board also here. There's a TV and a chalk has been replaced by a stylus. Only similar thing between a chalk and a stylus is this white color. So what do I actually get from this? I get that we are developed. Initially, you guys used to have Gurukul system. पेड़ के नीचे बैठ के गुरु पढ़ाते थे और हम पढ़ते थे. Then progressed and we had got these classes, actual classes. And our ill fate, bad luck, that now we have come to the virtual learning. But this is actually working. Because if you see, currently all the schools are closed. But still, education is going on and it's been imparted through this way, virtual learning. Our chapter is development. This is the first chapter of economics, and as I said, development means a progress to the next level. Now बेटा एक चीज याद रखिए, progress to next level means upper level. ऐसा नहीं है कि you are getting a good marks in 9th standard and suddenly in 10th you get less marks. So this is not called progress. So let's see how development is going to impact our country, how development is calculated, and what all things do we consider, what are the criteria to say that we are developed. You have heard this many times. India is a developing country. America is a developed country. So on what basis are they talking about this development? Let's move ahead and check out. To begin the chapter, they have a topic called different development goals. And the statement is, different people have different development goals, which is true. If you are a very good student, then you have a different way of learning things. You spend more hours with the book. You actually solve all the board papers. And you spend time in making your own notes. And that's why you get very good marks. Now, if I am a student who is a mediocre, an average student, do you think that both of us will study in a similar way and will get the same marks? No. For me, I have to spend little more time. I have to check out where I am missing. I have to do things which I am good at. And you, who are scholar, who get good marks, have to do something more. You have to solve value-based questions. You have to solve more papers. And you have to teach someone to get that confidence, to become a teacher, to make questions. So that's how two people have two different development goals. That's what they are saying. And an example they have taken is of a girl and a boy. So if you're a girl, don't you think you always want freedom equal to your brother? And you also feel that your brother should do the same household work which you are doing. But think, if I am a boy and if I am your brother, will I be happy with this? No, I don't want the restrictions which are on you. आपके ऊपर restrictions है कि आप ज़्यादा देर घर से बाहर नहीं रह सकते, आपके pocket money limited है. But for me, this is not the case. So it could be a development for a girl that a boy gets to work in a house and he also have some restriction. But this is not a development for a boy. Now, I take up you to a next part wherein they say development for one might not be development for other. This is a question. Remember in board, these lines work as a question. They have taken two examples. If I am an industrialist, I want dam. And why do I want dam? Because dams are going to give me electricity. Now you become a farmer. So if you are a farmer, how is that this dam going to impact you? But obvious displacement. Your land would be submerged under water. So it's a development for this gentleman, the industrialist, but it's not the development for farmer. And that's why they say development for one might not be development for other. Now income and other goals. We move ahead and find out कि in development what all things do we consider. One thing is sure, it is income. But what's the other thing which we need to take care of? See, other things are, if I am looking for my development, not only that money in hand will make me a developed person, a developed country. But I need to look for something else. I need to check whether there is a job security if I am working somewhere, whether I am getting that freedom of speech, freedom to work in my own way, whether there is an equality among all the people who are working with me. It's like colleagues. Are they giving me that importance which I need, or is there anything which is discriminating the two, me and my colleague? Also, do I earn the same respect? Do they give me the same respect? So all these things will matter when you actually go and try to find out a job for you. And that's why you don't only check what is the salary, you also check how is the environment, how is these things going to impact. So we look for different goals apart from income. Income is only one goal. Apart from income, there are many other things: security, freedom, equality, respect. This becomes your one very, very important question. Now, when I say you look for different goals for development, they also put impact on your development. So they say people look at mixed goals. Now, when I say people look at mixed goals, but obvious, as we had discussed, I'm looking for income. Apart from income, I want this, so many things, a long list. Here, they are talking about a woman, working woman. So if you're a working woman, don't you think you will have more respect and dignity when you come back home? Because see, if you're working there, you're slogging your 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, then coming back and doing all the household chores. So the respect increases in the society as well as in the house. So for women, safe and secure environment plays a major role. Now, don't you think these two things justify people looked at mixed goal? So if I am a woman, I will look for job security, freedom, respect, equality, income. Apart from that, for me, safe and secure environment matters. That shows we look for mixed goal for development. Now this was for individual, this was for people. The chapter is all about countries, national development, our development, India's development, or any other country's development. So if I say India is a developing country and America is a developed country, so if we compare two countries, we need to check out which country is more developed and which country is developing. तो आप एक एग्जांपल ले लीजिए दो शहरों का. आई एम जस्ट आस्किंग क्वेश्चन, विच सिटी इज मोर डेवलप्ड, न्यूयॉर्क और बॉम्बे? आंसर इज सिंपल, इट्स न्यूयॉर्क. नाउ इफ आई से विच सिटी इज मोर डेवलप्ड इन मुंबई एंड सूरत, you will say Mumbai. This shows that national development also differ from country to country. Here is a very good example wherein they are saying development for one country was not the development for the other. So the country is Ivory Coast. The capital city is very interesting, Yamoussoukro. Yaro Muskurado. See, it's not going to matter you. They are not going to ask you the capital city. We are going to talk about a coastal town, Abidjan. So now, Abidjan is a city wherein a vessel dumped 500 tons of liquid toxic waste. तो अगर कोई liquid toxic waste आपके घर के बाहर छोड़ के चला जाए, what would be the impact? Definitely, it's going to deteriorate your health. And how? You can see here, the fumes which were highly toxic started killing people. Within a month, 7% died. So many went to hospital. Now imagine, this is your country. For your development, your country took up this waste. But then actually, this is not your development. You got a little income out of which was not at all utilized on your development. This is something where a company is being benefited, not a country. But who benefited a lot? Western country, because this vessel is from their industrial waste. उन्होंने अपना वेस्ट आपके घर भेज दिया, आपकी कंपनी ने वो वेस्ट ले लिया और उसे डिस्पोज प्रॉपर्ली नहीं किया. क्योंकि प्रॉपर्ली डिस्पोज नहीं किया, उसका हेल्थ इंपैक्ट आप देख चुके हैं. तो this is not the development for this country, but it's a development for the other country. Now the question is, how would you be considering this as a development? What all things you need to change here? आपको बहुत सारी रूल्स चेंज करने पड़ेंगे. आपको ऐसे किसी भी कंपनी को परमिशन नहीं देना होगा वेस्ट डिस्पोजल का. Then only there would be a chances that your country is going to develop. I talk about national development. So whenever you talk about a country, where you talk about national development, you consider three things. You consider primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. Now all these three sectors contribute. They contribute in terms of income, and that what is called as gross domestic product और ग्रॉस नेशनल इनकम. सारा पैसा जो प्राइमरी सेक्टर से आता है, सारा पैसा जो सेकेंडरी सेक्टर से आता है, सारा पैसा जो टर्शरी सेक्टर से आता है, वो मिलाकर आपकी कंट्री का इनकम होता है. एंड इफ दिस इनकम इज अ बिग नंबर, योर कंट्री वुड बी कंसिडर्ड एज डेवलप्ड.